Day 1 of spilling the tea with Max. Because I was in the comments of a video I had replied to, and I came across one of the most disrespectful messages I've seen in a while. Someone told me I should stay a man because I can't get pregnant. So let's address that directly. Not only is that blatantly disrespectful, but it is also transphobic because it is reducing my entire identity down to reproductive ability and trying to invalidate my gender based on biology alone. I am asexual, first off, and no, that does not invalidate or change who I am in any way. And I responded because, honestly, it felt both dehumanizing and dismissive to read. I need people to understand there are real human beings behind these screens. I am only 15 years old, and comments like that carry a much heavier impact than people tend to realize. I understand this is a public comment section. However, freedom of speech does not remove the responsibility of basic human respect. A trans man is someone who is assigned female at birth, but identifies and transitions as male. That does not make my identity any less valid, and is not something up for public approval. And this is exactly where the issue becomes transphobic. Because when someone tells a trans man to stay a man, or tries to define them by their ability to get pregnant, they are reducing gender identity down to reproductive biology instead of recognizing gender as a lived identity. It also implies that a person's gender is only valid if it fits someone else's personal expectations of what a man should be, which is not how gender works. That kind of thinking actively invalidates trans people and dismisses their identity as something they can simply argue against. So, my question is simple. Would you say that to my face in public? Because a large part of online hostility exists due to the perceived absence of consequences for being disrespectful, which is why this kind of behavior spreads so easily. At the end of the day, language has real consequences, whether people acknowledge it or not. These comments affect real individuals in real ways, and yeah, it did affect me.